morning.
Good morning.
It is Watercolor Wednesday. I have slept. Feeling pretty good about today.
You look better today.
Yeah,
You're a lot perkier today.
Yeah, we didn't stay up so late last night. That's great. So, hello to all of you in the chat. I think I said hello to most of you guys that are already here, but do let us know if you're popping in. Hey, Ann. I didn't get Ann. She snuck in on me there.
Oh, she did.
She did.
Under the radar.
She is under the radar.
She's stealthy like that.
She is. All right, guys, so we are going to get down to it with this watercolor business. I'm going to pop out my chat there. Do that little thing. Do that little thing. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Are we down? Are we?
Are you going to talk about anything, or do you just want me to go to topside? Or
Well, I want you to talk. I want topside, but I want to talk a little bit too.
Okay. Well,
it's kind of a double thingy. But Fran's not there.
Fran, I sent her the links.
Hello,
Stella and Darcy.
I dug this out of the deep recesses for you.
Oh, yeah, she did, because Fran had questions about yesterday. Some things were shown, and she was very interested. And I did get the okay from Jenny June to go ahead with some new stencils, if we would like to put them in the shop. She's good.
Bless your heart. You're a very generous person.
She is. Hi, Laura. Good morning.
All right, well, isn't this a nice sprayer off here? What this is all about is I had to turn my gears black so Mariah could take a photo of them to get them into the queue.
Yeah.
So.
Into the queue.
These are the pieces. Now, Mariah, you tell them about these.
I gotta go topside. Hold it. Sorry. I was still just looking at us.
Oh.
There we go. Much better. Now you know what she's talking about. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, silly me. I thought we were already there.
No. So, yes, those are the Franken-stencil pieces.
But you have to... This is from 2 separate gears.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, I think we're going to list them as one. I mean, we could list them as a set, too. Like, if you wanted the 2 long ones. I mean, P certainly utilizes pretty much everything she's given or makes. But, yeah, we got to figure that out.
But these are really wonderful.
Yeah, Fran wanted to know about those. I thought they were the urchins. I think they were the urchins because they were the ones that you grabbed from up above there because they were still in the circle. Those are the gears, but then there were the urchin ones too. We've been including the pieces. If you order like the full set of something, it's super easy because I just throw it in with it. But if you only order part of it, I don't really know what to cut out and what not to, so you don't get that. I apologize. It's just because it's more about time and, trying to decide what pieces and parts people really want. So if you want the parts, you got to order the sets. And if you've ordered stuff and you're feeling sad because I'm just talking about this now and I didn't send you parts, email me.
We'll work something out.
We'll work something out because we have plenty of things around here. We'll send you a little packet of parts.
Yeah.
But you got to contact me.
Yeah.
Either through the website or email or Facebook. One of those places. There you go. That's that information.
All right. Well, the next part here is...
Hello, Linda and Fiona.
Should I talk about the color wheel or the paper first?
I think paper. Because color wheel is going to be kind of throughout.
I redid this. Can you see these corners? The cat munched on them.
She finally...
And I told Mariah, I said, you better take a photograph of this pristine new watercolor thing right now because I want you to look at this one.
And I think I'm going to update.
It's well used and loved.
I will update the color wheel, or maybe I leave the other one in there because you can fill in your own stuff.
Yeah, and that's really kind of important because you want to be filling it in with the colors that you are using.
In the medium that you are using.
Yes, and I did. I drew from both palettes here.
There you go.
So.
Hello, Lois. Oh, and hello, Dawn. You are new. Welcome.
Okay, I'm going to put this over here. I'll put this in a special order with some stuff.
Oh, she found us via Gail Agostinelli. Yeah, that's been a little while ago. Or was it the stencils? Maybe it was the stencils. Because I think we sent her some
we just love her so much. I wished I had more time to watch stuff. Because I really do enjoy her approach to things. It's very sweet and very genuine.
Yes, she's genuine. Hey, Candace.
All right, so here it is. Here's my new color wheel, folks.
She had
And
to fix your purple a little, huh?
Pardon?
She fixed her
I
purple.
fixed my, well, actually, I fixed all the secondary colors.
There you go.
And I didn't always get them inside the lines, and I've got a couple pencil lines I couldn't get out. But
Well, tell them why that happens.
because you don't want to paint over your pencil lines. Because if you paint over your pencil lines, they're there forever.
Reminding you of your mistake.
Now I can see it's that yellow-orange there. Oh, I'm not going to. I don't
She's not
care.
going to obsess about it.
I am not going to obsess about that. But, you know, I've been threatening to do a new color wheel for some time. And just thought that, you know, the watercolor thing, that's
Led nicely.
perfect timing.
Yes.
Okay. Now, it's so funny because Julie Parker was talking about, I don't know, she said she just didn't have a good orange. I said, well, sweetie, you know, you can make your own orange.
You got red.
You got red, you got yellow, you got orange. And not only that, you have yellow orange. You have red orange.
Yeah.
And I just went ahead and did the intermediates. And this is how I would do it when I was presenting it to my students at school. I like because the word intermediate means to go between, right? To mediate or intermediate. Okay, so we use the triangle symbol because it kind of slid in between those two. Because what happens is, in order to make red violet, you need violet and you need red. Voila.
Voila.
Voila. I put the neutrals in again. And we're going to do a lot of neutrals today. Simply because I want to use, I think this is the trickiest part of watercolor. When you use these, you can end up with a very swampy brown.
Swampy brown. Muddy. Muddy swamp.
Muddy, swampy brown. But you know,
Morning, Violet.
I know that people say that that's a bad thing.
Hello, Lisa.
I don't approach it as necessarily a bad thing if you control it. And it's certainly possible. So what I'm doing is I'm clicking this right up here on...
Did you hear those clips?
I mean, those clips are some... Ooh,
I did post that link in Makers. You know, it's 2 days
hard
later.
to get them
but
off of there. You got it.
If you're interested in those very magnetic clips,
Yeah.
it's in Makers.
Okay, I apologize for this pink. I can already hear some of my pink...
Eva's back in the studio today. That's good.
Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. It very much is. All right. So, if you want a nice smooth paper, you need to get hot pressed. I have not been able to get anything above 140 pound watercolor paper for a very long time. And this is really, I put this on.
Now, did you look recently? Because I was like there for a weird little period of time. But she
Well, I
hasn't-
haven't in the last 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh, you had looked before
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
staying on top of the paper.
Well, they had it, but it was astronomically
Yeah.
priced. And, you know, I'm going to just hang in there and wait. This comes from France. That
I'm
could
sorry,
explain
Ed.
part of it, you know. It's either got to come on a ship or a boat. Mm-hmm. So, this is some good
A
stuff.
ship or a boat?
A ship or a boat.
A plane or a boat?
A ship or a boat. A plane or a boat. There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you, Mariah.
No. Potato,
That's
potato.
Potato, potato. Okay. That's done. Okay. I need to take just a moment here to I don't know what I was thinking
Okay,
about.
well, as you do that, I will chit-chat with everybody here
Would
for a
you
second.
please?
So, today, if there's any point, because we were kind of watching back some of the, well, P was watching it back. She said, you know, I really wish we would have zoomed in. I said, well, I don't know if we had the zoom set up when we did watercolors before. So, let me know in the chat if this is something that's happening that you'd really like to, you know, zoom in on. Otherwise, we do like to kind of show the wider view so you see the paints that she's choosing and things of that nature. But this is also why, what did you decide you're kind of going with the masterboard thing versus all those lovely little ATCs like that?
Yeah, because number one, I felt kind of confined by the size. I mean, you know, it's really, I love these little cards and they're really fun to do. But I thought it might be more interesting and a lot more easily seen if I would do a larger piece. And I've got the 2 kinds of watercolor. I've got the 140 pound
That's what you just showed.
Yeah, that's the one I just showed. The hot pressed. Just think, hot steam iron and it's smooth, right? Okay, cold press, which is what the color wheel was done on, and it was, and see, you can see the difference in the papers.
Perhaps.
Just by the,
Oh, yeah.
see the wobbly?
There you go.
Yeah. This is
Hello,
cold
Michelle.
press, hot pressed. Think of irons and whatever. All right, I'm not,
Irons and ice cubes.
irons and ice cubes. If you want it smooth, iron it
Yeah.
hot. Because I had a hard time remembering.
If you want goosebumps, go chili.
Yeah, they're really.
There you go. That's a good way.
That is a good one.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, we make stuff up, but sometimes it makes sense.
You got to find some kind of mnemonic device to
Yeah.
remember those things. Because really, I just struggled with it.
Don has the cold pressed. So you got the bumpy stuff.
You got the bumpy stuff. And there's different bumpies. There's really, rough, bumpy, and then there's kind of medium bumpies. This is, I would say,
Hello, Vanessa.
is medium. It's not as what would you call this kind of a surface?
Rippled, no. What am I thinking?
I don't know.
Help us out in the chat.
Nothing is coming
Hey,
to mind
Carrie.
right now.
K
Okay.
Carrie. Not CK.
K Carrie, not C. Okay. Hi Carrie. She's a watercolorist. Now I'm a little bit intimidated.
Just to keep you in line.
Okay. Well, I have these lovely watercolor brushes that I bought ages ago. And they're Kolinsky, which is, I don't know really what it is. It's some kind of little animal hair. But it's Jack, I'm trying to read this writing, Richardson. And I bought these on sale. It was a big sale thing. But they are lovely. You don't have to have
Are
these.
those new?
Well, they are sort of, yeah. And they come from...
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
sorry about that.
I don't really have to use these. And you can tell some of them I've used more than others. I like a round better than a flat. Oh, man.
Fibrous, pimply, grabby. Yes, Violet.
Okay. All right. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to moisten up your watercolors if you're using pan watercolors. So you just take one of your big brushes, and I just go along and drop a drop. And I know you can't see me doing that.
I could move us to the other side.
No, Mariah, that would be my left hand.
Well, no, I meant our little, our boxes. But then that requires a little adjustment here and there. It's alright. Wonder if I can,
I always just give a little bit down here in the mixing area.
in the mixing area.
Because, if you've got good water in here, because I forget and, muddy up all the waters.
Muddy up all the walls.
I muddy up all the waters. All right, so today what I thought I would do is I'm just going to give that a minute to kind of
Think about itself.
think about itself and stew.
Stew.
And just mention the setup here.
There, that might be a little better for you guys. I zoomed in already a little bit.
Okay. So you've got the whole paper? I can,
Most.
Okay. So, the reason I stress organizing yourself before you start watercoloring is because when you watercolor, time is of the essence. You don't always have a lot of time to get things onto the paper before, number one, the paper dries out or before something else happens. So if you know where everything is and you put it in the same place every single time, I know that sounds really boring, but you will be happy. You will be a much happier watercolorist. I have 3 buckets here, and that way I've always got some kind of semi-clean water. The more you have. I could even put some more over here, and I have had that many if I'm really into it. Clean water, because when you do the wet on wet technique, which we're going to do a lot of today,
Good
you
morning,
need
Kat.
clean water on your...
Now, there's a
paper.
question.
Yes, ma'am.
What are those brands of watercolors?
Mariah can address that. She can address April's. And
Yes.
this one is Lucas Krill.
Yeah.
And I got this little thing. Okay, you know, I don't like Lucas's
Paint, acrylic paint.
acrylic paint so much. I know nothing about the oils. I've never ordered those. But this little watercolor set right here is delightful. Because here are the colors that you get. Aren't those lovely? And the reason you do that is because this is what they send you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah, that.
This is kind of nice, though, because they give you the name of it. These little things pop out of here, and you can get new ones. So you don't have to order the whole set. You can just order an individual color.
The little pan things.
And then there's this little brush. I have trouble getting it out of here because I have such chubby fingers. This is a Swell Elegant little brush. This is the one that I licked. Don't lick it after you've been using it because cadmium is deadly. It will make you die.
Did you just faux lick it?
I just faux licked it.
She didn't really lick it.
But people used to lick their brushes all the time until they found out it was hazardous to their health.
No axe wash in your cups. No.
Yes.
That's for cleaning out the acrylic things.
And I do recommend doing a little color swatch before you get started because you will look at my watercolors and you can see what they look like after a while. I'm not one of those kind of, you know, really clean them up and whatnot.
And then the other ones are the Renaissance brand that you can get from a little creative. And actually, she is still doing her donation thing this week. Let me pull up that link and I will drop it into the chat. So if you guys want to take a look at April's shop and buy those same little Renaissance paints, that will actually, some of those donations, or actually all of the profits from this week will go to the Ukrainian refugees that she's helping with her friend in Poland. But there's lots of information there, I think, even on our website. So I'll drop that link.
Okay, and I think that they are under affiliates. These watercolors are under affiliates, under our affiliates list.
Yes, the little, the other ones are.
And the little tin, because these come in little packages. These are really la-di-da watercolors. These are like the nicest ones I've ever had. Because you know when they come in their own little separate thing and
Wrapped didn't look like little candies.
yeah, little foil wrappers that, you know, you're like, oh man, I don't even want to mess that up. I tried to get them off without messing them up, but it just wasn't possible. It had some super kind of glue there. Okay, now what have I talked about? Have I talked about everything I wanted to talk about? Okay, so.
And we're back.
And we're back. If you're going to mix up special colors that you know that you're going to use, you need to have those mixed up and ready to go. Because once you put your water on, you need to get your paint down if you want to get some really good paint reactions. So take the time to, oh, see, I've already mucked that up. Take some time to mix up some color. Sometimes I just, whatever I've got on my, I watch these watercolorists and I know that I'm a little intimidated because I know they're watching this going, oh my God.
Yes, they're all over here watching us, I'm sure.
Well, if they happen to,
happen upon us, they're rolling their eyes.
Yes, they're
What
going.
do you think, Carrie? And how are we coping with the daily streaming? Well, you should have seen yesterday because I was a little tired. I think I have caught my second wind. I got some sleep.
That's always important.
And I'm trying to kind of tap back a little bit on, you know, just posting everywhere and trying to make sure that everybody's in the know. We're kind of working some of that business out, too. Because we don't want to, you know, if you guys are used to seeing the events, then I try to do the event invite. But the main way that you guys can get the notifications when we go live is by subscribing to the channel and then ringing the bell. It will then notify you. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't always do it right on time. So that's a little tricky. But we've also been sending out emails and things of that nature.
I don't even remember what some of these colors are. Oh, that's black. That's, oh, no.
Carrie, look away.
No.
And Carrie, if you would, she has. Are you still doing your watercolor channel? If you're doing your watercolor channel, will you post your link in the chat for us? That would be really, really awesome. If you want to see some, more like, regular, proper watercoloring.
Yeah. Somebody that actually,
does it more often than we do. We'll say that.
Yeah. And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I like.
Hey, Janet. Welcome.
I like colors that are. I like to really mix them and have weird, strange colors ready to go. And just watch them explode out there. Oh my gosh, I already got something on my paper.
Well, that's all right.
Well, we don't care.
That's the nice thing about being kind of mixed media-ish and whatnot.
I use a lot of water because this, and remember we're going to still play in the puddle. We just got bigger puddles here.
Do you see those puddles?
See those puddles?
I don't know.
We got us some puddles
I
here.
don't know if it shows up very well on the camera. You gotta get some really stuff in the puddles, then we'll see the puddles.
Then you will.
Yes.
Okay. Uh-oh. This is going to be problematic.
Yeah, so you got to think.
We're going to drag it through the gravy.
Doesn't she look cute, though? She's got Judy P's necklace on for her birthday necklace.
Can you see it? Mm-hmm. Can you see it?
There you go.
Look at those beads. I don't know if you saw those beads the other day, but oh my gosh.
They
look like a geode.
Very cool.
All right, now I'm trying to see where my water is because I'm just going to do some little scripty hoopty-doos, but I just love how that looks when it just goes.
All right, and I think you guys saw the paint, so I'm going to scoot over so that way you can see more of the actual paper there. And remember, I can zoom in even more if you guys want. You just got to let me know.
Oh, that's kind of gross. Okay. Just make that go away. Where's my turquoise? I don't know. Need to paint more often.
Oh, Carrie. Let me check her link. Oh, yeah.
Come on, Ray, get down there. Where's my water? Where's my water? And if your water gets dry...
If your water gets dry, yeah, do tell how that
your water gets dry. This kind of looks like I'm bleeding out in the emergency room.
Is your watercolor even getting murdery? It is. Jeez.
We'll fix it.
You're gonna fix it?
I'm gonna fix it.
Okay, good job.
Look at that. Isn't that just absolutely wonderful what that does? See how we got rid of the murdery stuff?
Oh, Carrie, I got you covered.
Pardon?
There you go.
You got her?
I got her. Or we went together at the same time. There we go. That should work.
Okay. Is Julie here today?
I haven't seen her yet. Oh, hey, Chris. Hey, everyone. Got in. Lovely. Okay. And there we go. She likes your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
My sister made it.
Hey, Kimberly. This is Kimberly 557. All right, so there we go, dropping all kinds of links today.
Okay, so we've got some really wonderful wet on wet action going here.
Some wet on wet action.
Wet on wet action.
That looks lovely.
I think it does too.
It's kind of whimsical.
I think it's very... See, these guys are talking to each other up there.
P made the most wonderful, whimsical little animal things.
Oh, I should try to do my little animal thing.
What were you going to call them, too? Because we want to make more of them.
Amsies.
Because they're kind of like little zombies. Animal zombies. Amsies. Yeah, you heard it here.
I make these for Izzy. Okay, this is going to be a little...
that looks like a bunny.
That's a bunny.
Looks like a fighting bunny.
It is. It's a very
angry bunny.
Aggressive bunny.
He's coming out of the red zone.
He's got his boxing gloves on.
Uh-huh.
But he also has his cape just in case he needs to fly away.
Okay. See, your watercolor should have a story.
They should. Okay, who
Abstract or not.
are we going to have down here? We'll have a little antlers, moosey kind of guy.
3 kids on a donkey. That's what. All right.
He's got...
Now, you're kind of dipping into both paints, or are you mainly using your Lucas Krill ones there?
I don't know. I'm dipping into both.
Okay.
There's a little moosey.
Murdery, that's my key. Yes. Fiona's always popping in when we're talking about, you know, murdery things. And
I'm trying to see where my water is here.
there you go. You found some.
Oh my goodness, I shouldn't say this, but last night, you know, when Izzy gets tired, she's just really, oh Lord.
No, that was the night before.
Was
She was
it the
actually
night?
really good last night.
Yeah, she was. Okay, so she's making these little critters. And
You already told this yesterday.
did I tell this yesterday?
Oh, we got new folks.
We do. Thank
That's
God.
Hey, Leslie. Good morning.
Okay, so she's into making kitties. And I made the mistake of calling her Kitty a mouse.
She wasn't happy about that. That was meltdown number 1.
Yeah. Of the many, that was also the screaming, I'm having a very fussy day.
Yes. I don't know if you know. I'm having a fussy day. Like, you don't know, we didn't notice.
Moosey's friend here.
Hey, mouse. That is looking cool. Oh, that is really cool. Looking, P. You're in the zone.
I am. And I'm so thankful for Mariah over there because, you know, we talked about this and I said I wouldn't be able to, because I don't remember to talk. I mean, very obviously, when I'm right in the place where I am sometimes. There isn't a whole lot of verbiage.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
You fat little
Chris
rat.
saw some kissing youngsters. Are you talking about in the red part there? Kind of those little pieces there. I like the animals, and usually they have more legs than they're supposed to.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes they really do have more legs than, because if they're running really fast, it looks like they have many legs.
Mouse says, I am a mouse, not a kitty, but I get fussy in the morning. Yeah. Aw. Dawn says, all I can think of when I see this is where the wild things are. The animals in the forest. It is. Watercolor lends itself to the whimsy for sure.
I think so. I'm making little paws up here. You know that little sign on the side of the Facebook page, and it has little dots on it, and I always called it the paws. And Mariah's going, what are you talking about? What?
Hello, Christine. Good morning and welcome.
Okay, well, that's how good my vision is, because all I see is I just see a little paw print.
It's the groups, but it looks like a paw print. The
It
little
does,
icon.
it does to me.
She's like, I've lost my paw. Where did the paw go?
And then, you know, this just, I don't know why that stupid Facebook people keep doing this. Moving stuff around. You know, you don't do that to old people.
Well, and then
It's not nice.
I don't know what's happened to your Facebook. Like all the navigation's on the left-hand side, and
I didn't put it there.
no, it just happened.
If I did put it there, I don't recall. And
it was not willingly.
it was not
A conscious decision was not made.
not a choicey thing. I'm big on choices, and they didn't give me a choicey. Of course, they may have sent me an email, and God knows that was a
Don't do that.
dumb move.
Her email's a black hole of just that's where things go not to be dealt with.
If
If you really want to contact us,
when you get over there and it says, do you wish to delete all of your emails? And I'm like, well, I really don't, but you know, I just do not feel like wading through this
I'm gonna go with yes.
4,000. So I'm just like, I really need a little place over there where there's a little bar that says you can retrieve.
You need some AI to like.
Oh,
an
I needed my own personal assistant just walking around with me on a daily basis.
Uh-huh. It is not me. I need my own as well. And Deb says she likes the paw. It's such a better name for it.
Get some little kind of tree forms with some roots going here.
Are you gonna mix some neutrals?
Well, what do you call that out there?
Well, you didn't. That is not on purpose.
No, it's not. I've got some lovely blooms going on here. I'm loving that yellow. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie.
Whoopsie, whoopsie.
Whoopsie, whoopsie. Almost.
Now, Diane, the Messy Palette Diane, she had a great thing, and I'm sure that a lot of other people do this too, but I saw it on her channel, so that's why I'm talking about it. She used one of those cotton ball and Q-tip holder things, and I think they call them buds there in Australia, which is funny. So the, Q-tips, we go by name brand things. It's like Coke, with the earbud deals. But it has the little thing in the middle. So she uses that as her water thing. So then that way she always kind of has a clean water in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I think that's bloody marvelous.
Yeah.
Good on her.
No. I was impressed by that.
Okay, we don't have any intentional green out here. I have some really good greens. But I like to kind of mix them together because if you're going to have green, you need a little bit of red to kind of tone down the frogginess.
Heather keeps forgetting that she has email. See, that's kind of how P rolls. For sure.
I just give them Mariah's email if I want to get through it.
She's like, did you get that order? I was like, yeah, I saw the email. Okay, don't throw that away.
Come on, that's some funny stuff.
It is funny. Dawn would also like a personal assistant. Well, we'll let you know if we find any, willing to
that's
just
worth
hang out.
a darn.
Not really want to get paid, but deal with all the nonsense.
Well, look, see, this is a little forest here.
Hey, your green's a little hot.
Well, we know how to fix that. We'll just come in with some of my rosy business here, and we'll just kind of...
Violet would like to know, how did you do all of that without making mud? Can we download
Well, I
a
kind
copy
of have
that?
some here.
Yes.
But I'm going to show you how to suck that stuff up.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Suck it up, Buttercup. Okay. Now, Mariah, are you bothered by this green over here?
Yeah, at least you have it balanced. So I'm happy with most of that, but it's still a little, I just see green. There you go. That's making me happier for sure.
Okay, now we'll make our roots. I think it's still. See, that's the other thing. You got to make sure that your water's wet enough.
I love this little scene. This makes me very happy. It's not the water, or it's not the ATCs that we were,
See, if you don't like your green, you just come in with a spot of red, and it suddenly kind of
just a little bit. You
calms
can always add
down.
more. You can't take it out.
That's right. I don't like this cross diagonal branch here.
She's kind of funny about these sorts of things. we all have our things.
It's there, so I just have to make more of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that decision. Because now you need something like that over on the other side. Because I feel like that's heavier.
Mariah, I can just paint one side at a time. Just calm down. Jeez. Oh,
but yes, Violet, we will have the new color wheel downloadable along with the old one. Because the old one has open areas so you can do your own thing in it. But this one has a bit more information and has all the watercolor colors. Which I'm going to do my very best to digitally... make sure that it's going to hold those colors. That's the best way I can say that. But, once you start printing things out, every printer is different. There we go.
I'll tell you what, I've been having the worst sneezy...
That's because all the wind.
Business.
And the,
business.
thing called spring. It has sprung.
Yeah. Okay, excuse me, getting my big brush. I'm going to drain all the water out.
Oh, Mouse would like to know, okay, I can't quite see both palettes, but is there a reason to have the two? Because she has two different types.
Yeah, because there's different paints in different ones.
Yeah. And sorry.
There's different blues. And let me tell you about, can you see these?
I could hide us. You don't have to really see our faces necessarily. You guys let me know if you want to turn.
But you also have opaque watercolors,
There.
which you want to be careful with because they're not as nice as the others. Okay, we're going to do some sucking up.
Buttercup. I'll leave P's camera on. There you go. She's the star of the show. Oh, careful. Just some masterful sucking up. Is that the technical term?
I don't know what the technical term is. Carrie.
Carrie? I'm really glad you showed up.
Yeah, I am.
You better still be here so you can answer our questions.
What do you call this? There's a name for it. I just can't remember what it's called.
Hey, and if you guys are popping into the channel real quick, I'll do my little spiel here. We would love for you to give this video a thumbs up. If you are watching it on replay, that would be awesome as well. If you are new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. We do fun things over here, and we're doing our March Madness right now as we speak.
As we speak.
Yes, our 2 weeks of crazy 2 times a day streaming, except for on Sundays we take a little break, but we still do our 2-hour show in the morning because that's our regular scheduled business. If you want to know what we're doing during the week, hang out with us over in the Makers of Mixed Media Artists Art and Artists Facebook group. That's where we do all the collabs and chat and hang out, this, that, and the other. Drop our enabler links to all the things that we think that you should buy because that's what we bought and we thought it was cool. Things of that nature. There we go. That's
Hey, and I don't tell you to buy stuff that I haven't either used or seen somebody else use and was totally blown away.
Yeah, and then it's already in the Amazon cart and on its way or whatever.
Yeah, that's really nice. Mariah and I we have a PM Artist studio. I just love this little leaping mousy guy up here. And these guys down here. And I
think your cow's pooping, but just, you know.
Which one?
You should,
That's his tail, Mariah.
Well, you need to attach it then, because it looks projectile. There you go.
There we go. I'm certainly glad we got that taken care of.
Me too.
Holy moly. Okay, we got these Easter Island things that I kind of like here.
Go lay down, Lisa. Thank you. I appreciate you popping in, honey.
Bless her heart.
Oh, yes, and as Violet says, please answer the questions. We want to know about you a little bit. Now, if I already know you, I'll probably let you in. I still like to hear your questions, or, you know, read your answers.
Yeah, I let somebody in the other day because I went and checked them out.
We do. We go look at your profile.
And if, you know.
If you got enough good art on your page, we're definitely letting you in, even if you didn't answer the questions. But if you don't post art, we don't know.
Yeah, we're not going to have any slackers.
That's right.
And this, I'll tell you what.
That's right, Lisa.
Did you see this? See this? This is an old sheet, and I was so sad when it finally died because it was so soft and wonderful.
Those cotton sheets were wonderful.
Rip those up because those are absolutely the best ever. I mean, you can go through reams of paper towel.
And they turn out pretty after a while, too.
Yeah, and you just, you know, once they get kind of really mucky, you just wash them up and you got a whole new thing going.
Ready to go.
I don't know. I think I'm reaching that stage in the watercolor where the 2x4 should
leave it
fall.
alone. Use that other paper.
Yeah.
Now, this was the hot pressed.
Yeah, this is the smooth stuff.
Okay.
Now we're going to use this one, which is cold press Arsh 300 pound. This is the fancy stuff. Fancy.
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 Thank you, Janet. We really appreciate that. Those are great to stamp on, too. What's that? Oh, did I miss something?
What?
What are great to stamp on, Sharon? Thank you. She says it's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, dear. Okay, I'm going to show you my water.
Ooh.
This is, see, it's kind of, you go in stages. You wash first there, then you wash here. And see, I've got that paper towel down there. And then this water down here is pristine.
Well, I have you zoomed in, so they're not
Oh.
really seeing a lot of the water business at the top.
Oh. Well, just know that I have my semi-clean, my very clean. Dirty, sorta clean.
Why don't you do that again? Ding, 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 boom, boom.
Pardon?
Was a nice little ding, 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 boom, boom.
Yeah, okay, this brush is still giving out a bit of green. So I'm going to wash it one more time and dry it out.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. We do, too. We have boxes of them, Dawn. The watercolor paper towels. Oh, yeah. We even kept all the ones we did tie-dye with.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. All right, we're going to just try to do something here. I don't know if it's going to work.
Oh, the fabric sheet. Oh, they're good to stamp on. The fabric sheets.
Oh, I'll take your word for it.
It's not really, but
I'm just putting a whole bunch of water here that I can pull down. I want my basic moussey. I'm just really on this moussey kick.
Lisa Mingus says microfiber sheets don't work well. Microfiber's weird stuff. Like,
It gets all fabric, or, you know, wispy and...
I think they're good to dust with, and that's kind of their purpose in life. Oh, yeah, to make personal stamped ribbons, whatever you like. Yeah. Pinka loved it. I like this.
Better attach it, or Mariah think it's defecating.
Mm-hmm. Think things from the rear, if not attached.
Oh my goodness.
She does enjoy some poop humor. I'm sorry.
I do. And that's one of the reasons I love junior high. Those little boogers were right there with me. Our minds were exactly the same.
I like your weird mooses. Is it mooses? Moose.
It's a moussey.
It's a moosey.
It's a moussey. I think these are quite nice.
Quite nice.
Quite
Yeah.
nice. That's a quite nice
Give him
moussey.
some place to live. He looks lonely on that white piece of paper.
Well, I think he needs a friend.
Oh, Janet, sorry. Do you brush your water in a pattern?
Kind of sometimes I do. And sometimes I just put a big old thing out there and just pull it
Kinda
around
move
where
it
I
about.
want it. Yeah. See, I just kind of put some out there. Can you see it? Yeah, I know you probably
A little
can't.
bit. Like the bigger blops of water, yes.
Okay, so
Blobs.
that's all I'm going to put out there.
Hi, Carrie. Now we got Carrie C.
Oh, Carrie with a C.
Yes, he was deep in a journal page. What kind of journal page are you doing, Carrie? Do you know the yellow was opaque? Did you know the yellow was opaque before you bought it?
Yes, I did, because it's a really wonderful yellow. It's Indian.
Which we've also become a big fan of Indian yellow in the acrylic paints. It's a lovely color. Wondering if the paint followed a channel. Yes. Yes. it will.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of looks like a lobster claw man.
I'll give him another leg here.
Okay.
I blend it with that leg. And there's his little moosey belly. He's coming downhill, so his little tail is up here.
Is this another moose?
Well, it's his friend, Mariah.
Okay, well, he needs more legs. Okay, there we go. Now I got it.
This little leg, he's going to be kicking.
He's running.
He's giving a little kick. Running to meet his friend.
Oh, that's funny. Carrie does. She's a big fan of the Indian yellow as well. She says it's lovely.
It really is. And, you know, I don't know. There was this... I'm sorry, I'm just on the moosey thing here.
It's all right. You're
And that moosey, I don't know. This is going to have to become a vulture or something up here, because
This doesn't belong to the moose.
it doesn't belong to the moose, because
His ear got lopped off and became a vulture. Well, often that happens. Dawn says she worked in residential children's homes for trauma and informed kids with behavioral challenges and heard poop and booger talk most days.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all about,
Oh, that's cute.
body parts and functionality of
Inappropriateness and things. Yeah.
yeah.
Pushing the limits.
Pushing the limits.
Hey, Carla. Hey, and I'm glad you got your download the other day. I think that went through.
All right, now the reason I'm leaving this alone right now, because Mariah says that they needed something to be standing on. Well, they do, but you don't want the stuff that they're standing on to become part of their bodies.
See, I was with it with you guys. So Violet said it was looking like an ostrich. Oh wait, until she added another leg. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't seeing it. I didn't know which way that moose was going.
Y'all just
Yeah,
think
funny.
you're so hysterically funny.
Oh, and Darcy, that's funny. She says you gotta go where the moose takes you.
I love that. I
Oh,
love
that's
that.
good. Good
I'm
stuff.
just giving some
Good
little
morning,
dots,
Debbie.
dots of yellow out here because I can. And
I like that. It brightens them up.
thank you.
It's like sunshine on their backs. Or their inner glow coming out.
And I don't know that this is going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. Because this moose's jaw is kind of dropping a little bit.
Oh, I know it was like half an hour ago, but where did you put the watercolor links? Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do that again. So, the top pans are the Renaissance ones that we get from A Little Creative.
And those come from Romania, is that right?
No, they're Poland.
Poland. Okay, these are the people that are helping out with the Ukraine thing.
Yeah.
So we highly
This week,
recommend.
this week, April is donating 100% of her profits to them. So, and then the other ones are the Lucas Krill, which I can put those. Do I have that? I can get that too if you guys are really interested in that. Along with, like, she had to buy the little case separately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did that for the Renaissance ones. We bought the case separately, but the Lucas Krill came as a whole little set.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that. Who knows if it's still available?
Well, and I don't even. You need to check because it was pricey if it wasn't on sale.
Oh, that's right, because that's the only reason you bought it, because you were like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I can't
This is
say
really
no to that.
wonderful stuff. I have to buy this. And the pan watercolors I have are, oh my goodness, they're so old. I'm going to try to make this look like a lopping down ear. It's probably a little wet, but there, that works.
Oh, here they have it, and with the little brush. Oh, $22.99. Only
Hey,
3 left in stock here. I will send you
That
guys
is
the
a
link.
good
You can-
price. That is a really good price.
with the little brush and everything. Actually, I think it comes. Was yours 24? Are there 24 in there?
No.
Yeah, this is a bigger set than what you got. I'll send you guys the link. She can't have any more watercolors. She's not allowed. There you go. There's a little affiliate link. We appreciate it if you do buy it. It gives us a little, they give us a little bit on the side and no extra cost to y'all.
Okay, I think I reached the 2 before stage.
No little seam? You're not going to put them on
Not yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It has to dry, Mariah.
All right, well, you have 10 minutes.
Well, it probably isn't going to be something I'm getting back to.
Okay, well, they'll get a scene this afternoon.
They'll get a scene this afternoon.
We're going to watercolor all day today.
We're going to watercolor up.
He's doing a mating dance. That's what Leslie says.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to approach this a little bit differently. We're going to do a background before we do our...
That's a little frog dancing with the moose. That's what Headless says.
We're going to do my version of a landscape.
Oh, goodness. Here we go.
Okay, well, we need some trees. Just kind of,
Okay.
I like 3.
She's going with the Dr. Seussy type trees.
It's kind of hard for me to see where the water is.
Yeah, the
sometimes.
light's just blowing out everything. That.
Okay, and we're going to get a pretty good size. What?
Violet says, And Violet, are you and Fran going live today? If so, then I will put that information in there. Or if you want to put the information in there, I would love for you to do that, because I would assume that you guys are going from like 2 to 3 if you are 2 to 3 our time. But we are doing the flag book on Friday. I already have everything cut up. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. A little nervous. Because, you know, this will only be the second time I've done it. But I'm more prepped than I was on the first one. I may do a testing of the accordion. Because that really was the hardest thing. Is getting the accordion folded properly. So there you go.
Oh yes, there was lots of.
Well, bye Heather. Thanks for coming in. Get your phone charged up.
Absolutely.
Okay. There you go. Okay. They've decided to take a little break from the live today. Prepping a pre-recorded video for uploading. Oh, perfect. There you go. Well, if you want to drop Fran's channel in, or I have it here. I kind of queued it up because I wasn't sure what you guys were doing. But so Fran will have a video, a pre-recorded video later on today. Let me find my friends list. Well, it came up earlier. Goodness. I think I squirreled on that. What are you doing, P?
I'm just dropping little drops of water into my trees.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Making them have little, you know, fingers coming down to the ground. Just about messed up my orange tree over there.
Oh.
Don't
Now,
know.
what do you do with those little drippy drops that kind of happen out there?
Oh, those?
Yeah.
I'll put some color in them momentarily.
Okay. There you go. There's Fran's her channel. And her and Violet hang out and are quite hilarious as well. We enjoy them.
Hey, and you got some learning going on there too.
I like the trees.
It's not all chuckles and grins.
Very funky alien girl band. Oh, I like that, Fiona. See, now she used to yell at me for doing things like that when we were doing Alcoholics. I would spend hours just
Dropping in little drops of dippity doo dah.
Oh, you're
And
gonna,
I'm like,
you're
are
gonna go.
you kidding me?
It's gonna go green. Do you feel like it's gonna go green?
Oh, a little bit.
I like that. I don't know why I seem to have a thing against green. I wasn't. I hadn't realized that before.
These are little fruities on the little trees.
Yes, P is in the zone. I like that. Hey, maybe we could cut the trees out and cut the moosies out and do a little 3D thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Diorama type business. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but put it up on the shelf.
Like everything else.
Like everything else, collect some dust. We call that home texture. I just thought of that. That's hilarious. You're supposed to chuckle with that. Yes, they're very Loraxy trees. Yes.
I'm trying to be very nice about, yes, these rude comments made about my,
Dust and
yeah.
and
Oh my gosh, these earrings. I couldn't even tell what color they were. It was so bad.
see that
Shouldn't tell people that.
no. They might send.
Well, I'm gonna dust one of these days when I don't have anything else to do.
When she has to move. Remember that conversation? I think what, Anne, were you the one that was like, oh, we got to move. The baseboards need dusting. It's time to move.
You can always tell when a move is imminent.
Oh, these watercolors need to be the illustrations for a book. Well, we could create a little book from it. They're kind of big.
Well, you can resize them.
Yes, if we did the digital versions. I had pretty good luck at digitizing the little other animal things.
You certainly did. I couldn't even tell.
For whatever reason, those worked out well. It's just, I can't seem to get gel prints. And I think it has a lot to do with the texture being a key component to the color. Oh, Brad says, do not touch the middle one. Sorry, I read that late. I think you liked it as is. It needed some dangly bits.
Needed some dangly bits, Brad.
Chris says, the trees seem to have breasts in the middle one. Oh, yeah, she's looking kind of sexy, too.
Oh,
look
yeah,
at her.
she's got a thong going on here. Here's a buttock.
Well, no, see, that's not what I was seeing. I saw a little arm that, she's kind of Chiquita Banana, like the, Yeah. See, Pete took it way completely more inappropriate.
I've got to
Shocker there.
put a little bit more yellow out there and emphasize those buttocks.
Oh, Wizard of Oz. Yes, they're very Wizard of Ozzy. It's okay. It's either move or corral a little kid to use the squirt bottle and rag on the baseboards. Yeah, we haven't gotten Izzy.
Oh, she likes to play with that duster thing on the stairs, but she's mostly just farting around.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh my gosh, look at what happened here, guys.
Oh yeah, that was pretty. It's shooting out into the.
I didn't really mean for it to do that.
You should cut that out of the paper towel and we'll glue it on somewhere else. It's a really good burst. Don't waste that burst.
Don't waste it. I don't want it going off the page, though. I think I saved it, y'all.
All right, good save.
Okay, I'm done.
Yes, we got to leave those alone, let them dry. Maybe, yeah, we'll cut them out and create a little scene this afternoon. What do you guys think about that?
Here, I think I can move this one about the cabin. I think this is, it's always your first one's your best one. Got that little devil mouse up there hopping around.
Oh, is it a devil mouse now?
Well, it's got little horns.
Could just be extra ears.
And we have the moose frolicking.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is a goat.
Here, I put.
And this is a very angry mouse. That's a bunny. They're fighting, but the bunny is losing, so he's running away. And we've definitely got some black going on over here in the corner.
Oh, bye, Janet.
But that's okay because it kind of it balances. That's a good bookend.
I hope you'll join us back this afternoon. All right, that kind of concludes us anyway, because we're right at time. I'm very excited about these. It'll be interesting to see how they change over the next few hours. Because remember, we will be back in 3 hours for our afternoon watercoloring. And maybe we do something a little 3D-ish with them if P stops picking at them.
I know. Somebody should hit me.
Yeah,
I'm just going to mess it up. And
then we'll all be upset.
then we'll all be angry.
Yeah. There you go. We shall see you this afternoon.
And go and play in big puddles.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And if you do, take some pictures and post them over there in Makers.
Yeah, let us know that we're actually having some kind of impact on your life.
You're making your own weird little animals and trees.
Make your own little weird animals and trees.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. We shall see you here in the afternoon. Thank you so much for hanging out
I'm not
with
going to
us.
move that one because I know that one right there is going to
Don't
run.
rock the trees there, P. All right, guys. We'll see you later on. Bye.